Yeah, one of the things that, I didn't really think about until I'm in this space is like one of the biggest motivating factors for me to keep a consistent exercise regimen and be in control of my eating is I want to be a positive example for people,
Mm,
and sometimes you go to your primary doctor or the doctor across from you is not really the picture of health. And
sure,
it's really
sure.
not tons of fault to them because they're in a high stress situation. They're having to see a lot of people and stuff. But, it's like the person preaching to you, you really want them to be an example. And a lot of times they're not. And so that's a big motivating factor for me to keep my exercise regimen and everything so that hopefully I walk in and just walking in is like, okay, well, this guy, just from what I can tell, may have some authority from his physique and demeanor. And I'm not going to say I have the perfect physique. I am heavier than what I want to be. I have more body fat than I want, but I'm still working on it. Sometimes I have a high hunger drive. I've always carried more weight than what I've wanted. And so I can provide a lot of examples from the weight loss portion of what has worked for me, what hasn't.
Yeah,
And
if
so
anything,
that's
that's
just
more
kind of,
helpful for the patient, right? They can hear your personal part of it. If they think they're talking to someone who's never had any issues, they're like, "Ah, great." It sounds easy for you to say, man, right?
yeah. And so it's like, and so I'm not going to fault, if your doctor looks overweight, just because I've been in that side where I was way overweight and I had no time to exercise. And,
Sure, sure, and
you
some
still
of them might even have
know.
the knowledge. They still might know something about it, but
Yep.
again, yeah, there's definitely something to having a presence, and now maybe people think the other like, man, this guy sounds like he's a pretty busy guy, but he's still making time to make this happen. So yeah, there's definitely something to that first impressions mean something.